Hey everyone, it is Eric with Rockin' HTV session 93. Tonight you're going to watch me learn live how to make a Case 2090. I saw this project done on the Toy Tractor Times website and thought, those are kind of cool, and I have a donor 2590 here. Let's go make a mess of it. So tonight you're actually going to watch me learn how to do this because this will be my first tractor project ever. Of this nature, and I've just never done. I don't even know where to start, so I'm just totally guessing on this. So everyone, we'll welcome them to the room. Vaughn is in the house. Good to see you, Josh. Yes, good to see you, Josh. I got a soft spot in my heart for Case because my grandfather had them, and that's why I like them. That's it. No other reason. My grandfather had a 2390, and then he had an 870 before he went red, and he had a 7130 and a 5140 Maxim. And then the farm I worked on, I spent a lot of time in a 2096 and what else? 2096 and a 3594. Yeah. So let me see. Ward says he's enjoying the rain finally. Well done. Good for you, Ward. Glad you're getting some. And Jacob's in the house. Shave the hood scoop. Yeah, that's the plan. And I'm going to get into a bit more of what I'm going to do to it because since we're in this, we might as well do a little more. So we'll shave the hood for sure. And then I'll tell you what we're going to do next because I think you're going to like it. But I got to figure out how to take this thing apart first, which you guys get to watch me learn. So how do you like that? All right. Garrett, good to see you. Nick, I'm surprised you're not baling or something, Garrett. Or I think you're done with your first cutting, so you must be in between. Nick, good to see you. Must be nice to get rain. Yeah, we had an inch 75 here a while ago, but and then I guess last night, I think I have 30 hundredths in my gauge. So, and Ward says he's getting 90 so far. There's a tropical storm out in the Gulf that put some moisture, but it just went to the west of me. It went in between myself and the Colorado border, more or less. So anyway, Michael's in the house. Good to see you. Josh said flat hood. Whoa, here we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Flat hood 94, 90, 94, 96. Yep, those are on my list. Yeah, hope to learn. Well, me too, Josh. 5/10 this year total. Wow, great. 50 hundredths, I'm sorry. You only have half inch. That's not good. We have Hagen. Is that how you say it? Hagen? Good to see you. Josh Sargent's watching. Well done. Good to see you guys. We're about a minute out. So, I got to give a shout out to my nephew. He kind of got the building bug, and he gave me this. This is a Case Authentics STX 450. And he went ahead and put fat tires on it and gave it to me. That's a pretty slick little deal, man. This will look freaking amazing on a silage pile all weighted up. That'd be cool. So I got to give a shout out to Caden. Thank you, Caden. I appreciate it. It turned out great. Steve is in the house. Good to see you, Steve. Yeah, all right. Got a good crowd in here tonight. So hopefully I don't make a mess of this and break something. But I guess no more than I gave for this and no more than I gave, well, don't want to let the secret out just yet. There will be no secrets, but I'm just going to hang on, keep it under my hat for a little bit. Yeah, that would look good with a grain cart. That's right. I got a giant piece of styrofoam back here. If I ever get a layout built, that's where it'll go. Yeah, yeah, that's right, Garrett. It'll look good on a silage pile. Doesn't even need a blade. It could just be up there doing circles, just for weight. I don't know. See what happens. Or put a speed mover behind it. I've seen that quite a bit. Usually on high moisture corn, though. All right. Well, hey guys, it's 8:30, so we're going to get kicking off. Are you ready? Let's do this. Hey everyone, it is Eric with Rockin' HTV, session 93. Tonight we're going to learn how to build a Case 2090. The old Case brand has a soft spot in my heart. I grew up driving them on my grandpa's farm. The only reason I love them is because my grandpa had them. That's it. Nothing else. That's it. So what we're going to do is take a donor. Oh, and I got to preface this, guys. I've never done anything with tractors. I mean, I put some front end blades on these things before. That's it. That is my total experience on messing with a tractor. So when I say I don't know jack crap about these, I know jack nothing. So you'll get to watch me learn. In the process, hopefully you learn some things, or maybe what not to do might be better. So we're going to start with this Donor 2590. First thing I got to do is learn how to take this apart. And then I thought while we're here, not only are we're going to have to, the 2090s, I know most of you know this, but in case you don't, this top part of the hood right here is only on the 2590 and the 2390. The 22 and 2090 all had, and matter of fact, 2096 and the 1896, black and white, and then the red and black also had this part of the hood shaved down. Okay, so it was just a smooth slope from this groove back here all the way to the front. Okay, so that's the first step. And then I thought, I got this thing here. I'm not in love with it anymore. I thought it was pretty cool for a while, but now I'm like, yeah, you know, let's donate this thing to something bigger than this. Hey, Marcus. It's got a steerable front axle, which, hey, why don't we give that a try on this thing, huh? So I was thinking, and this probably won't happen tonight, but I was thinking, we'll take this steerable front axle, and we'll put it on here. I was going to use a John Deere 4840, because I have two of those. I bought one thinking it was new, and I'm like, oh, I already had one of those. Whoops. Jason Shireman actually built me a cool 2590. For the love of farm toys, I think he's here watching. He built me a really cool 2590 with a steerable front axle off a 4840, and I was about ready to bring one of them home tonight, and then I saw on my shelf, I keep this in my office at work, I thought, well, hey, that's even the right color. Doesn't steer quite as much. You can't position it or steer it to the right or left as much as the 4840, but what the hell. And then I've also got nice cool wheels on it. And then I'm even gonna, I don't know, I don't think I can transfer this 3-point very easy. I don't know. I mean, I'm not in love with 3-points. I don't care. Again, it's set on a shelf for me, so that's kind of where we're at. So first thing we'll do here, I'm going to turn the camera upside down. I think the logical place to start is with these tires, and there's a rivet in here. We'll drill that out, see what happens. Okay. Like I said, during most live shows when I do this, wow, that phone is hot. Wow. Usually we'll do a practice or some sort of preparatory work before you guys come on. That way the videos stay within 30 minutes and blah, blah, blah. But this time I didn't. I thought I'm just going to go cold turkey and we're just going to figure this out in front of everybody. So here we go. So the first thing I'm going to do is take these rear wheels off. Let's see how this goes, right? Oh, well, okay. That went just like that. And you can't pull it through. Fantastic. There's a screw. Yay, screws. Okay. So let's do this. Yeah, I believe you're right, Josh. I just like them because they're cool. Right, yeah, right. Okay, so Josh is saying the rear ends wouldn't be accurate on this one. And I believe that sounds right to me. I just like these because, well, that's just less work I have to do. Okay. I'm over here grabbing one of my, I didn't know this had a screw in it, so this is kind of neat, huh? Look at that. So we're going to take that screw out of here. Huh. Looky what I found, guys. Isn't that fun? Okay, let me get a parts bin here. Let me interrupt. Short story. Great Bend Panthers. This is where I went to high school. in my shop class. I had medals 1 and 2 in high school as a sophomore and junior or senior. I don't remember which years I took it, but we had to sand cast out of aluminum. We melted down like small engine blocks and pistons and stuff, and we sand cast an ashtray. That was back in the, oh gosh, I did that, what, in 89 or 90? And we were still doing ashtrays. Who does ashtrays anymore? Nobody? Okay, we got 2 screws on here. That's pretty awesome. Okay. Oh, well, that answers that question. Sweet. Well, okay. Well, I'm already liking this okay. All right. All right, okay. Yeah, this is cool. Okay, learning. Okay, just kind of examining what I got here. Okay. Just push that out. Yeah. Well, back in the 80s, smoking was already going out of fashion. I mean, it wasn't like it was, but my shop teacher at the time, that was the formula, it wasn't the thing we made which was important, it was the process of making it. It was still cool. I still enjoyed that. That was kind of fun. We had a smoking lounge. Wow. Wow, that's pretty. Okay, there we go. Come on, let go, you dog. Get out of there. Maybe I'm being too nice, huh? Oh, well, there. Broke that. Sweet. Well, let's get that out of there. Okay. I never noticed. That's got a spot for an SMV symbol. I'm going to put that on there when we go back together. Okay. It doesn't look like that. Does that come? That does come apart. Okay, let's just... Oh, perfect. All right, good. Okay. So there we go. Well, that was fun. Well, that went surprisingly easier than I'd hoped. All right, cool. All right, we're good. Okay. Okay, whoops. I gotta just give you a little bit of a twist there. We're gonna go over to my sander. Okay, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna shave this off. Oh, I'm gonna pull that steering wheel out of there too. Well, I'll do that after we're done shaving here. Boys, whoops, doggone it, sorry about that, what frits me. There we go. Now you could do this with a Dremel or any kind of grinder. You could actually sit here, you could do this with a file just like this and accomplish the same task, okay? So don't think these power tools, you don't have to have power tools, they just make it faster. That's the only thing the power tools do. It just goes quicker, that's it. All right. So don't say power tools. Okay, sorry for my finger too, here we go. Yeah, don't make any excuses. If you don't have power tools, that's fine, you don't have to have them. They just make things faster, that's it, that's all they do for you. And, you know, that is awful nice. I'm not gonna lie. And all I'm doing is just kind of cleaning off those scratch marks here. From my sander. I think I'm gonna... Okay, so I'm thinking I'm pretty pleased with this so far. I think that's going to be okay. Now, see that? Yeah, there we go. Okay, I think I did see a comment. Someone said, "Hey, what are you doing for decals?" I've already ordered those from Bosun Implement. So they have a set of 2590 decals, and then they have all this. You know, I'd have to look. Yeah, I know they got them because yeah. And then I also bought a 2090 decal, well 20 and 2290 decal set because they come on the same sheet. So instead you just cut this 2590 off and put 20 whatever brand you want on there. So that's what you'll do on that. And I spent $5 because I ordered 2 sets of each because since I don't know what I'm doing, the possibility of me screwing this up is pretty high. And I thought, well, better to have another set so if I muck this all up and I don't like it, I'll sell it or give it away to my nephew or somebody and then do another one. So, okay. So that's what I'm doing for decals. I spent $5 on the decals, okay? And Michael says, I still got Perry Mason playing in the background, same as last time. Yeah, that's right. My mom watched Perry Mason pretty religiously growing up. That's right. Okay. All right. I'm going to take the steering wheel out now. There, I just cut that plastic off the back side of that. I'm going to take my little sharpened screwdriver that I use for a punch. I'm going to push that. Of course you can't see it because of my hand. I'm pushing that out. There's the steering wheel. Okay, putting that over here in my parts bucket. And ta-da. Okay guys, this thing's ready for a bath in lacquer thinner. So what I will do is what I normally do on these things. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just dry fit this back on so I can see how it works and how much room I've got to mess with in here. Whoops. Okay, so we have some real estate inside this frame here to work with. That makes me happy. And what I mean by that is, you'll notice inside, right in here, let me get that, there we go. Right in here, you can see there's what, 3/16 of an inch, except for the exhaust, 3/16 of an inch to play with in here. So what I'll do is I'll cut a piece of styrene out to kind of match the size of the hood, and then I'll take JB Weld on the inside, excuse me, and then I will JB Weld that in. You could also, you could also do this. I don't know. You could also take your gray tape or your electrical tape. What you could do is this also. I don't know. What should I do, guys? So many choices. Okay, so I got a piece of this electrical tape. Hey, Matt. We got Matt Carter in the house. Good to see you, Matt. You can take a piece of electrical tape like so. And then you can actually put JB Weld on the inside just like that. And then the tape is going to hold it in place, and when it's dry you take the tape off and you can put a body filler on top, sand it smooth, and it would turn out really freaking cherry. That would work too. That'll work too. So either way is going to work, but I'll decide. We'll probably do that next week. So what we're going to do now is just put this in the lacquer thinner. Woo! I think somebody needs to go buy some lacquer thinner. Good grief. Okay, I do not have any plastic parts on this because, as you know, lacquer thinner will turn plastic parts into goo. So that's just going to chillax over there. Okay. All right, that's nice and happy and cozy. So that's out of the road. Now, let's talk about this front axle. I want to put a working front axle on there. Let's do that. That would be awesome, don't you think? So there's a rivet here and a rivet there. So we're going to have to drill that out. Let me put that away. Get my other one out I got ready. Okay. Well, let's see what we can do here. Well, I would admit I'm notorious for keeping about the dullest drill bits on hand in the planet. Well, let's see if that works. Okay. Yeah, a little more. I don't know. Let's see what we got. Alright, well, here goes nothing, eh? Maybe I should not put my finger there so when it does go through, it doesn't slice my hand. Ah! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That was fun. Okay. Okay. Let's put that there. And I guess we can just... I'm going to take that exhaust out for now. There. Well, that's lots of fun. Okay, okay. Really? So Jason says, might not be my bit, might be the old casting. They were really hard. Ooh, and that's sharp. Don't push on that. Okay, so yeah, let's okay. Now we need to take this thing apart and yeah. So let's do that. All right. Okay, so I'm going to use the front axle on this. I want to use the wheels. I know they're not going to be accurate, but for my purpose, they're going to be perfecto. One, I don't have to paint them. Two, they look cool. IMO, of course. Okay. Oop. Golly. Wow. Okay, just making sure. Whew. Okay. You'll notice I'm keeping quite a gap here because when this thing gives, I do not want to pinch my skin. Woo! Hallelujah, boys. Don't want to pinch my skin. Whew. I can already see, so we're going to have to waller that. Oh, no. Look at that. Oh, cool. This is where, I know that's on back. No, it's not on backwards. I'm doing that right. Hallelujah. What a miracle. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm happy. Just testing. Get a little ahead of myself, you know, just eager. All right, that was cool. Oh, and that even, wow. And I might even be able to reuse that cab glass here in my new one. All right. Okay, no more goofing off. I got to get this thing taken apart. So it looks like we have a rivet here. We got a rivet here. And a rivet there. And then probably one underneath this cab once we get it off. Okay, cool. All right. Yay? Maybe a little more. All right, let's see where this gets us. All right. Okay, let me see if I can use this as a punch. We'll see. Let's just give this a go. All right. And I can. Look at that. All right, sweet. Oh, get out of there, you dog. Okay, looks like that's got to come out. Okay, so you don't really have to push that very hard. Probably could have taken it out without even drilling it, I suppose. I'm gonna guess. Let's try. Oh, nope. Okay, let's grab that. Okay, I guess that's pretty soft. There we go. Okay, so Michael Paddock says, I use a hairdryer to heat those wheels up and they slip right off. Oh, that's genius. You know, I think I'm going to buy a hairdryer, just keep it out here, or buy my wife a new one and keep her old one out here, one of the two. Okay, well, this is nifty. So there must be, I'll bet you, ooh, I might even reuse that steering wheel. That's kind of cool. Are you kidding me? That steering wheel is actually connected? Huh. I'll be danged. Look at that. You can't even get your fingers in there to move that, but yet they made the steering wheel turn. Is that not amazing? What? Huh. Okay, Ertl, I take back all those nasty things I said. Okay, I'm kind of getting distracted just by looking at it, just because this is kind of fun. Anyway, all right, set that off to the side. Okay, I'm going to guess there's a rivet underneath this sticker here. Or I just ruined a sticker. Jason says, let me see, who said, I'm guessing the hood's glued on under the front curtains, pull hard, and that hood will come off. Under the front curtains, pull hard, and the hood will come off. Okay. All right. How about instead of pulling, I'll just pry this bad boy off. Oh, very well, Jason. You're a rock star. Thank you. Okay. Look at that. See? Isn't that cool? Look at that. Boy, sounds like I'm going through puberty again. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Look at that. That's awesome. So now we have a hood and some exhaust. That's all one piece. Huh. Okay, set that off to the side. Fascinating. Learning lots, guys. This is fun. Okay, we do have a rivet. Just in case, there's this rivet here. We got to take that out. Maybe. Come on, you better stay on there, you dog. Okay. That's working. Like it. Love it. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy. All right. Dwayne says, turn that one into a pulling tractor. Okay, Dwayne, I'll tell you what. I'll send these leftovers to you and you pull it and turn it into a pulling tractor. What do you think of them apples? Oh, crud. Do we... I think that might... Yeah, I think we pointed that out earlier. Well, actually, you know what I might do? Let's see if I can pull this apart just enough to get that axle out and not have to worry about the rest of it. We'll just see here. We'll just take a look, see what we get, right? And I'm going to go from the bottom, I think. Oh, come on, you nasty sucker. Woo! Look at that, man. So Ward's talking about the Model Building Summit. He and Carson put a big hurting on tractors. They did some pretty awesome work. That was cool. All I want to do is get this axle out of there. Wow, look at that. Isn't that awesome? Jeepers, look at me. That is just amazing. These guys, they thought of everything. I think Ertl does get a bit of a bad rap. Personally, I think they get a bad rap. I think guys are awfully hard on them. I mean, and the reason I say that is because Ertl is generally making toys for kids to destroy. They're not making stuff for super freaks like me. I mean, I guess the Authentics they are, and some of them some of their upper scale ones are, and frankly, I think they're just, for the money I spend on them, I'm just tickled to death. Of course, I don't buy a lot of them either, and maybe that makes a difference. Okay. All right, so all I did there was I just pried this casting apart a little bit to get this out, and this is all I want. I don't care that, I mean, my tractor I'm going to put together, I don't need a steering wheel. I don't care about that. At least not now, I don't anyway. And then the question is, do I want to buy a can of Flambeau Red and go to the trouble of repainting the frame? I guess look at those two colors of orange. That's better. I don't know. This looks like a wore out Flambeau Red, like something's been sitting out in the field too long. It was set outside its whole life. Yeah, maybe I'll go buy a can of that. So what I'm doing here is I'm looking for side cutters. I want to get this thing off. You know, there's a faster way. I'll be right back. Ta-da! That's gone. And the reason I wanted to do that is I want to see if I can, what it's going to take to put that front axle in there. Because I think it's too wide, which means we're going to have to Dremel this bad boy a little bit and probably waller out a hole. Let's just take a look here. Yep. Gonna have to drill. Power Red is Power Red. No, it's Power White and Flambeau Red, isn't it, Josh? I thought it was Flambeau Red. And then, like the old ones, they had Desert Sunset and Flambeau Red, I thought. Yeah, I need to quit jacking with this, just get my dadgum Dremel out. Let's do this. Okay, it's 8:58, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just clean a little bit of this up, and I'm going to try and get this front axle to fit, and then we'll call it a night, because I'll need to prime and paint the other parts and blah, 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 and then I'll bring you back next week, and I think we'll probably assemble it. So I'm going to paint this without you guys looking, because it's just painting. I mean, it's nothing too particular or fancy on that. Oh man, I'm just loving this so far. This is fun, guys. I don't want to, yeah, it's just freaking awesome. It's cool and I love it. It's great. Here, this will work. Nope. No. What I want to do is I want to stick an axle in this just so I can keep my parts together so when I grind on it. Okay. All right. Have it your way. All right, just a second. I promise I'm going to wrap this up soon, but I got to do something quick. Okay, so I got to get me a file real fast. Where's my round file? Round. There it is. Okay, this move here I'm about to show you, only do this if you're going in reverse. If you don't go in reverse, you're going to have a mess. And you'll get hurt. Don't do that. So this move you do in reverse. I'm just going to double check. Yeah, it ain't going to go in. Oh, well, maybe if I force it. Never mind. Okay. All right, well then never mind. Okay. What I was going to do is just ream out that hole with my Dremel with this file in reverse, and it works really well. Okay. Eric just got bit by the tractor bug. It's all Yeah, maybe so. Yeah, this is kind of cool though. Yeah, and what you love about this is, okay, so if you're new to this hobby and you're afraid to try stuff, why don't you got a $5 throwaway toy? I know these are getting a little harder to find, but I mean, you can go find them at a toy show anywhere for nothing. And so you just go screw it up and who cares? You're out of $5-10. And then like these, I think I paid like $15 for this at a toy show. Now I looked on eBay for a replacement. Yeah, that wasn't easy, but anyway. All right. Ah, you suckers stay together. And I'm not saying I'm doing everything the right way here. Okay, let's dry fit this bad boy and see what we got. Oh, dude, yeah, we're there. It's close. Okay, we got this. So you'll notice that look at that. That's awesome. Yeah. Oh, and since we got rid of that, oh, that moves much further now. That is great. Oh, that was a nice addition. Oh, I'm digging it. Cool. All right, so we have a couple of choices here. You'll notice this pin right here, that stud, is bigger in diameter than the casting. So two choices is we can make the pin or this part smaller with a file or maybe even on a Dremel, or we can make this casting hole a little bit bigger. Now I suppose depending on what you're going to do with this would dictate how you're going to take that off. I frankly don't know what I might do here. Now on this one, I think you have a little more real estate to work with. And then we got to decide, do I keep the front end weights or do I cut those off? That's another good question because, you know, it wasn't common. I don't, see, my guy I worked for in high school, he traded that 2290 off before I got there. He had it weighted up because he did a lot of 3-point work with it. That's right. So he had it weighted up front, but I don't know. Yeah, anyways, I'll let that be. Maybe that's a good question as we kind of close up here in a few minutes. What should I do with the weights? Keep them or cull them? There you go. So I think, like Ward just said, he says, clamp it together and drill it out. Well, I believe you've got something there, Ward. I believe that's exactly what we might do here. So, Dwayne says keep them. Well, I'll let you guys vote and you guys just decide, and then I'll do whatever the party says. All right. All right, well, let's take a look here. All right. Let's see, what do we got for drill bits here? Does this look about the right size? Nope, that ain't it. What about this one? Well, that'll be closer. Let's see what we can do here. I can tell you right now the wheel weights are in the way for what I'm about to do. Matt says, keep the weights. All right, we'll see what we get. All right, let's try this. Oh, don't do that. I don't think that did it, but we'll try. Drill twice and, or was it measure twice and drill once, or measure twice and cut once? In this case, we're drilling. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put a different shade of red on there. That's just the way it's gonna have to be. Dadgummit, I didn't want to do that, but gotta. Okay, we're gonna have to do a little bit more on that, but that's not a problem. So what I'm gonna do when you guys aren't looking is, I'm gonna do a couple of things. One, I'm gonna wait for everyone to respond, and so I can decide whether or not to, so I know whether or not to keep these weights on or cut them off. Then, so one, wait on you guys to decide whether or not I should keep or cut the weights off. Two, I'm going to waller out these holes a little bit more so these studs here fit in there better on each side. Three, I'm going to strip this down, and then I'm going to buy paint tomorrow, and I'll prime and paint them. And then I'll prime and paint the cab. Here's the cab. You can see the paint's coming off fairly decent on that. That's pretty good stuff. You can see the body down in there. And then next week, actually, no, hell no, I can't do that. Sorry. Kind of getting ahead of myself, guys. What I want to show you is how to fill in this hood, because I think that'll be a valuable lesson for you. So what we'll do is, and maybe I'll even do this during the week, but I'll probably do it. I'll just save this project for next Monday. That's what I'll do. I'll just save it, but I'll strip it down, and then I want to show you how I think a better way to fill in this seam, this hood will be. And I'm already thinking I'm going to use the tape and JB Weld trick, because it does work really, really slick, guys. If you've ever seen any of my chopping cab videos, I've done that a lot on semi-trucks, and it just works really well, and you get great lines, and it just works well. And then we'll put some body filler over that when the tape comes off, but I think that's what we'll do. So I'm going to save that part of it for next week. So it might be a bit shorter show, because, you know, really, I'm surprised this isn't really taking too long. I'm going to figure out how to take the rest of this cab apart so I can get the cab glass out. I'm going to see if that cab glass won't... I'm going to see if that glass won't fit in that cab, because that'd be kind of pretty cool. Let me see here. I missed a couple of comments here. Justin says, dadgummit. All right, hang on here. I'm kind of shaky tonight. I was weed eating, and my goodness. Let me grab another beer and put this on smart TV. Don't want to miss anything. Yeah, there you go, Justin. Nice work. Let me see. Steve says, I'm pretty sure you can't build anything without stabbing yourself. Well, I almost did that right here with a screwdriver a bit ago. That wasn't great. And then, right. Oh, shoot. Yeah. We're talking about pinching himself. Imagine in these pliers. Yeah, they'll leave a heck of a blister. Woo! So, yeah. So I'm going to leave this project right where it sits. And then next week we'll come back, fill in the hood. Here. There we go. This is better. Now I can just talk to you. So next week we'll come back. We're going to fill in the hood. And what else? I don't know what we're doing. What the fritz did I just touch? There. I'm going to strip paint off this and waller out the hole just a little bit so the front axle fits in better. Buy some paint. Next week we'll take this cab apart so I can see how this glass might fit in the new cab. If not, we'll make some glass to fit in it, and we'll dry fit everything because that'll be the last thing that goes in. And yeah, I'm pretty pleased. This is kind of coming along better than I thought it would, so this is okay. So 9:10 p.m. went a little bit long tonight, but thank you guys for watching and tuning in. Tractor videos, I don't know if this one goes well. I might have to do a couple more of these because these are kind of, this one is fun. Maybe I should say this one's fun. We'll see. All right. Well, with that, guys, like, comment, share. Thanks for watching. If you watch this on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And a few people have said, hey, can you tag me in this when you go live? I can't do that, but at the end of the film, when I stop, there will be a button that says get live notifications. So whenever I get live, Facebook will tell you. So, and I usually about 90% of the time do this at 8:30 Central. And so I know for some of you it's an hour late, hour behind, whatever, but you know, it's what we got to do. So with that, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'm looking forward to doing this. I should probably have my decals in by next week too, so that'll be awesome. All right. We'll see you next time, guys. Take care.